Hey guys, my name is Dre Sean, and in this video, I'm going to talk about whether or not you should become an SEO in 2020. So, by doing this, or to do this, I'm going to demonstrate on my computer some of the numbers and statistics about the career. That way, you can make an informed decision and you're just not taking my advice at face value. Now, before I jump into this, I just want you to know that I am not a professional or licensed career advisor, and whatever choice you decide to make is up to you. But this is just for educational purposes since I do SEO myself. So let's jump into my computer screen that you can see right here. We're going to look at all of the jobs that are related to SEO and see how many jobs are there. So where I'm going to start with is a broad search for SEO, and I'm going to go worldwide. And this is to give you kind of an overview or a quick estimate of how many jobs are there worldwide for SEOs, right? So we can see that at the side, at the left side, underneath the salary estimate section, we can see that there are five different salaries that you can pick from. And of these five, we can see that there is this is 11,000 jobs for a salary of 40,000. This is 9,000 jobs for a salary of 50,000. This is 7,000 jobs for a salary of 60,000, right? And the number goes on and goes on. So, and one thing that we can see is that combined, this is definitely, most certainly over 20,000 jobs, right? And so that is the first thing to kind of look at and understand. The next thing we want to look at is we're going to look at some of the statistics from Bureau Labor of Statistics, right? So SEO BLS career. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna look at the job outlook. So as we can see, all of this data and all of these statistics are from 2018, and so I would imagine that this is actually even the demand is actually greater than what it was, because it's continuously growing and people are starting to find out more about SEO in terms of employers and just jobs and corporations. They're starting to realize that they need this for their business. But if we look at this, we can see that this doesn't just show SEO. This shows advertising, promotion, and marketing managers. And so we're just going to use this as a sort of a very shy estimate, because this is not 100% accurate for just SEO. This is for multiple careers. And so we can see that the 2018 median pay for 2018 was $63.73 per hour, right? And we can also see that that is $132,620 per year. Now, if we scroll down, we can look at on the job training. I don't really look at this stuff, and it says none. I'm assuming that this means that people are not teaching you on the job, but that's actually false. People will teach you on the job. And if we look at the number of jobs, in 2018, there was 286,800 jobs in 2018, right? And in the job outlook, how fast the career was growing is at 8%, which is faster than average. And like I said, I imagine that this is even higher now. So these are some numbers that you need to take into account. But also, I'm going to show you personal experience, what I've seen. So if we go in, so we're going to go into my LinkedIn account, right? Because we've already identified how many jobs there are, right? And then we can look at the full-time internships, whatever. But there's a lot of jobs, right? And then we're going to go into my LinkedIn account. We're going to go to InMail. And this is just to show you guys some proof that SEO is very much high in demand. So if we look at the last message that I was sent from Lewis, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so I'm not going to butcher it. But we can see that, the subject of this message was SEO opportunities at Horizon Media. And it says, "Hi, Dre Sean. I hope this message finds you well. How are things going for you in your current role? Our SEO department here at Horizon Media is looking to add talent like you to their team as they expand. I would love to chat at your convenience. If you're interested in hearing more, please let me know if you're open to a conversation over the next week or so, and we can schedule something, right? And so I've been receiving messages like this consistently since last year. So if we just look at this, right? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, right? Constant messages through LinkedIn of people sending me different job opportunities that I've turned down over and over again because I'm happy with what I'm doing right now. But this just speaks to how in demand this career is, why this is such a great field. And if we even look at, okay, so I told him that I'm not interested, and it's because I'm very happy with my current situation. And so I asked him, okay, what are the requirements of the job and the position? And I'll send this to a couple of my friends. And as you can see, the salary range that they're looking for is from $80,000 to $85,000, right? And so another thing is, look at what this says. We're generally looking around 2 to 3 years of experience, but obviously that's not what we hire based on, just as a relative guide, right? And so the fact that he said, but obviously that's not what we hire based on, just as a relative guide, means that they're so desperate and they need people so bad that they're willing to take you on as long as you can perform the daily activities that the job requires. And so if you go to Seth's course and you learn how to do SEO, you can easily get a job like this. And if you go to Seth's course and you purchase through my affiliate link, I will help you and I will assist you in getting a job like this, because I already have so many recruiters who reach out to me. I could easily send them your resume, and not only send them your resume, but also I could help you and coach you in the process of trying to get this job. Okay, so as you can see, I've received tons and tons of job offers like this or opportunities like this, and it's not slowing down. Okay, and so that's one of the first points that I want to make clear. SEO is definitely a growing field. Now, if we look at the salaries, and just one thing to keep in mind, guys, the SEO salary is always going to change depending on where you live, obviously, and that's with any career, right? So if you want to become a news reporter and you live in Ohio, you're probably not going to make as much money as if you were a news reporter in New York. And the same thing stands true for SEO. If you want to become an SEO and you want to make the big bucks, you have to move, right? You have to move to the cities that's going to pay you majority of the money. So for example, if you live in Tennessee and you can only make about $20 an hour there, then you can move to San Francisco, you can move to New York, and you can easily get a job that's going to pay you a high salary. So now if we look at click on Glassdoor, we can see the SEO manager's salary according to Glassdoor is about $62,621 per year. Remember, this depends on your years of experience and also your location. But I can tell you that you can definitely make a lot more money than this as long as you understand what you're doing and you can demonstrate that you understand the best practices. And not only that, but there's so many cool places that you can work at. So you can work at Asana. I don't know if you know what Asana is, but it is a project management system, and I actually use them for all of my project management stuff. You can work at Asana. Asana's hiring. I think you can work at, and if I come here and I type in SEO manager, right, and I go to Google, I can see all the jobs hiring near me and look at the salaries. So 115,000 to 130,000. This is SEO and CRO, right? So CRO is conversion rate optimization, which is basically, okay, we have the people who came to our website, but now what do we do? How do we increase the amount of sales once we've gotten these people to our website? But the whole purpose of doing this search was to show you, okay, now you can see there's so many cool places that you can work at. You can work at Amazon. You can work at, Built-in NYC, Fast Retailing Group. And so the number of people who are starting to realize that they need this for their business is increasing. Because you would think, for example, that Amazon been had an SEO manager, but they don't, and they need one, right? And so, and this was posted 9 days ago. So just to let you know, it's fresh, and this means that they're continuously looking, right? And this is extremely important, guys. But now if you even look at the salaries, okay, 90 to 110K, 115 to 130K, 60 to 65K, like there's a whole bunch of opportunities. There's some high salaries, especially in the major cities and the major areas, right? And so if we were to look at one of these job descriptions right now, let's pull up Asana, for example. I guess they don't have their job description here. Okay, let's just go to a regular, let's just go to a random job. Okay, so Wix.com. Oh, no, this is not Wix.com. This is like, or is this Wix.com? Yeah, so Wix is hiring for an SEO. And this is probably because they need somebody to talk to them about I'm assuming that because the performance of SEO is really bad with their website platform or their CMS, they probably need an SEO to advise them on how they can make improvements to their existing templates and platform or their CMS platform to improve visibility in the search. I mean, in the SERP for any of their clients that are using their content management system. And so I don't see an actual job description, but I'm going to look for something that has a job description. So let's look at this real quick. And I'm not going to read this because look at how this looks. Like, this looks insane. Let's look at Etsy. So Etsy's looking for a product manager SEO. Weird. Okay, no, that's not what we're looking for. SEO manager, New York, New York. Let's just say, around, if you want to get a job that's paying around 80,000, and we read Addison, right? So what this says is what you need is, proven SEO experience, which you can get from taking Seth's course and also building out your own website and then applying everything that Seth tells you in his course to your website. In-depth experience with website analytics tools, Google Analytics, which is really all you need to know. So I'm not even going to go through and read all these other things because most people are not going to know this unless they go into a company like this and learn it. Working knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript development and constraints. You don't really need to know any HTML, CSS, or JavaScript. You just need to know how they work with, well, maybe HTML, but you just need to really understand how they work with SEO and how utilizing these different coding languages can impact visibility on organic search. Knowledge of ranking factors and search engines. Yeah, so you definitely need to know this. This is standard for any SEO. You should know how the search engine ranking factors work and how the algorithms work in general. And also, you need to be up to date on the latest trends and best practices. And I agree with SEO and SEM. So you can see, guys, like the stuff that they're looking for isn't really that hard, right? And again, the salaries are extremely high. And so this is definitely going to be a great opportunity if you are detail oriented, if you are a self-starter, self-learner, autodidactic, as they might say, if you are interested in Google and how the internet works, and yeah, if you have high attention to detail skills, I would definitely say, if you don't have huge attention to detail skills, then you should work on mastering that, creating checklists for yourself so that you can know what you need to do and so that you can do it efficiently and effectively. And yeah, that's really all for this video, guys. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment in the description below. In the comment section below. And one of the things that I want to let you know is that I will be starting a coaching program. And what's going to happen is I'm going to create a Facebook channel where I will be, the group is, it's probably going to be limited edition. So you're going to want to join as soon as possible. Like once I launch it, I'm only looking for 10 people. And if someone leaves, then I can add an additional person. But the minimum is going to be 5, the maximum is going to be 10. And so it's going to be a group where you will join, and it will be a Facebook group that you can join. And I'm going to have group coaching sessions with people in that Facebook group. And what's going to happen is that is all going to be recorded through Zoom. And a group of 10 people are going to be able to ask me any questions that they want. And this is going to be a monthly subscription of $100 per month. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment below. Let me know. And basically the sessions are going to be an hour, and you're going to get 4 sessions a month. So it's going to be 4 times a month on a Sunday, and probably at 2 o'clock. And we're going to be able to discuss all this stuff. Whether it's you're already in a job and you want to know more on how you can improve, or if you're not in a job and you want to learn how to get a job, we're going to definitely be able to go through some of this stuff. And again, this is going to be a monthly subscription type of thing, just so that it is worth both of our time. If I want to be able to give you the best of me, and also I want to make sure that I feel like I'm getting my times, I want to make sure that my time is used effectively. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. It's definitely going to be launching soon. It's going to be limited access. Only 10 people are going to be able to join. And, if you want to be one of those 10 people, I definitely advise you to apply as soon as possible, as soon as I launch it. And it's going to be first come, first serve. And so, yeah, and that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.